you to congratulate Blac Chyna for winning an Oscar for her role in Embezzle. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. So before we get into the tea for today, I want to shout out to our sponsor, Rumble. Rumble is a video streaming app, and you can create a channel and post content the same way you do on other video platforms, but Rumble is specializing in making sure that they keep the toxicity down. So girl, you know I'm interested in that. So y'all know I post every once in a while on certain accounts or whatever, but I will be creating premium content over at Rumble. So you can download the app. All of the stuff is already the same. Y'all know where to find me at King of Reads, honey. All the information is in the description box. Now, Rumble is even doing something even special for your boy. They are giving me some coupons to give out to you all so you can sponsor some of my content. Now, I won't be able to get that till probably next week or whatever, but I will be posting content and stuff and sneak peeks of what I'm doing behind the scenes on Rumble. So if you want to know what's going on and what Justin J is doing behind the scenes when he's editing videos, or even me talking about specific topics, you need to download the Rumble app. It is free. Download it at your app store, and I'll see you there. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another Real Housewives. Ooh, girl, this ain't Real Housewives. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another King of Reads video. Fendi Prince one. Come on, Queen Radio. Girl, what is the tea, honey? Welcome, welcome, welcome back. I'm switching positions, change locations. Come on, Future. I'm trying new things, still setting up, welcoming in the home. I just need to focus on this room and get this room together and start putting stuff up. Y'all be sending me so many things. Y'all know I got like paintings and all type of little cute things that people have sent me and stuff. So I just need to set this room up. So she empty right now, okay? We just in the corner. That's about it. But welcome to another King Reads video. This week, honestly, so far has been kind of slow and steady. I think we had a lot going on last weekend with the Kobe Bryant situation with Gayle King and Oprah boo-hoo-hooing on Good Morning, whatever she was that week. It was just a lot going on this week, so I'm actually enjoying like a slow and steady. Love and Hip Hop Miami was a mess last night, and New York, girl, Miss Yanda trying to snatch wigs from Miss Cambella. Then you got on Love and Hip Hop Miami, Saucy Santana made an appearance. Girl, the girls was talking about he ain't got no neck. Y'all leave my thick boys alone. They also, homegirl had her whole wig snatched. I think her name is Nikki Natural or something, girl. You go call yourself. Is her name Nikki Natural? And if her name is Nikki Natural, how is she saying she Nikki Natural? And then when it was time to show her natural scalp, she didn't want to do it. She put a jean coat on. Fendi Prince one. But we also got a Queen Radio episode came out. I was listening to it a little bit before I started recording to see what was going on. It was really nothing. But girl, we gonna get into all this tea, honey. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I might have to print a retraction because, girl, some stuff I said in my last video, I had to go think about it. And that's what you call it. You call it growth. But with that being said, let's go and get into this mental check-in. So, girl, I just want to tell y'all that I appreciate you all always listening to my mental check-ins. Some of y'all be like, girl, I ain't here for that. I just want to get to the tea. But I appreciate that. That shows that the people who watch are really interested as me as a person. And that's not necessarily the stuff I talk about. And I try to make sure that I am not one of those folks who is only out here talking about the tea or whatever, but y'all appreciate me as a person and appreciate my commentary. Like, that is very important, and I think we built a solid brand with that. And I'm just so happy about it. So with that being said, how am I feeling this week? I'm feeling good. I don't know if it's like a new area or something, but I'm having a little trouble. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm feeling like like breathing or like my nostrils or something. I might have to get me one of those little things that clean the air out of here or something. I don't know what it is. I have to figure out what it is. Maybe I need a mistifier or something, humidifier or something. Y'all let me know how that is, because I don't like waking up and feeling like like a bitch. I'm having an asthma attack or something. I don't know what it is, but girl, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be telling me all in the comments, honey. Y'all be hopping on y'all Dr. Said It. But let me tell y'all something. When y'all be, honey, every time I talk about me being HIV positive, the girls be out here telling me, try this lemon juice with turmeric powder. Girl, let me tell you something. I am good on my medication. I have a doctor, and my T cells are all good. Girl, please stop sending me Dr. Sebi wish list of what I need to do with my body. I think that is like extremely disrespectful to tell somebody who is living with HIV or someone who's living with disease or virus or whatever to like, here's what you need to do, unless they ask for it. I'm not asking for it, so don't be sending me that. It's completely disrespectful. But how am I feeling today? I'm feeling, you know, somewhat good. I think a little bit of anxiety is trying to keep creeping a little bit because I'm worried about all these good things going on. I got this apartment, it's a little bit more money. I got these things going on. I'm interested in doing this and that and all these things. I'm just like, okay, girl, stuff is good. Girl, what's going on, sis? What's the tea? Like, what's coming, girl? Like, my friend James, shout out to him, told me, said, Justin, you can't do that, enjoy yourself. Can't do that. But girl, it be having me shook because I'm not used to having very good moments like that. It'll be like for a month or so and then it'll pass. So I'm just like a little nervous. I'm like, girl, where's she coming? But that's something that I am working on. That's probably something I have PTSD on, so that's how I'm feeling. But other than that, I'm good. I had a wonderful time with Tasha K doing her interview. I love being on her, you know, her wine situation that she had going. I forgot what she called it, but it was so fun. I forgot we even talked for that long. And some of y'all saw the boneless footage, and I felt good being able to tell how I felt and like to just talk about my feelings about situations and stuff that I have been holding in and being very respectful. I think I've been doing a really, really good job of being respectful to others. So shout out to the folks who supported me and said, Justin, I appreciate how you handled that situation. Like, you did a really, really good job. So that meant a lot to me. And I actually specifically reached out to one person who left a nice comment, and I reached out to them via Twitter. So thank you so much, because that made me feel so encouraged and everything, because I'm just like, girl, it was a tough, girl, last year was extremely tough, and there's some stuff I still haven't like completed shared, and I probably won't ever share. But thank you all so much who watched Tasha K's interview. Moving on, so I just got an email not too long ago. I'll be in LA the end of this month. I can't tell y'all about what's going on, but I'm being in LA the last week of February. Excited about that, another kind of big event. But I can't wait to tell y'all about that, girl. I can't wait to tell y'all, because I'm just so happy with these opportunities. But with all that being said, girl, I didn't talk too much. Let's go ahead and get into the tea for today. So, girl, I know y'all look at me like, Justin, you've been talking, huh? You just spent 5-6 minutes, but I had to catch y'all up to speed with everything was going on. But let's go ahead and hop into this situation with Gayle King and Oprah. And Snoop Dogg and these other people who have came and commented on the whole situation with Kobe Bryant. As you all know, Gayle King did an interview with Lisa Leslie, and a lot of people were just not here for the clip that was circulating, her asking about Kobe Bryant. They were talking about Kobe Bryant's legacy, and you know, what's the name, Gayle King asked a question about the rape allegations and stuff, and the situation that happened, and Lisa Leslie kind of, you know, was not interested in talking about it, and she has every right to like say, I'm not interested in talking about that. But the thing is, there is a part of Kobe Bryant's legacy. Like, anytime we talk about legacy, we're not just talking about all of the good things, we're talking about all the things that ever happened. Even when I am dead and gone, people will be talking about my legacy and the things. They will be bringing up the point of me spitting at the mouth and going off on YouTubers and doing all that. They'll be talking about other stuff and stuff, but they're also talking about the growth and how much I have grown in that time. Like, that's what's important. And Lisa Leslie doesn't even seem like she was knowledgeable of what happened. She said that the thing went to trial and never did go to trial. So in my last video, I kind of said some things. I was kind of like a little bit iffy on Gayle King and asking that, and I'm not necessarily sure what I said, but I want to say that after watching and you know, doing some conversation with some close friends and stuff, I don't think nothing was wrong with Gayle King asking those questions. I don't think nothing was wrong with that, and I think we have to, you know, we have to like get over that. It's not necessarily about us, and like somebody being, I get tired of talking about legacies and all that other stuff. People will be fine. We will not be talking about this 2 years from now. Let these people, the survivors, have their moment. Let them talk about this stuff. Like, you know, consent is important. We know about rape culture and all that, but consent is some stuff that some of us are still learning. We still think that somebody jumping on somebody is rape. And rape comes in different forms. It's about consent and what you consented to. And sometimes people coerce people. If I'm saying that right, sometimes people manipulate people to do things. So we'll be talking about that more on some in the middle episodes. I cannot wait till that comes. But yeah, so I didn't like some of the stuff that I had said, and also shout out to someone who reached out to me on Twitter and said that they were not necessarily interested in what I said about Nicki Minaj and her allegations against Meek Mill. I said that I didn't think that happened, and that was not me. That was not for me to say if that happened or not. I can't be out here trying to discredit Nicki Minaj if she's coming forward and saying that. And it was, now I look at it, it was a little bit trash and misogynist for me to say as a man, as a cis queer man, to say, well, I don't know if I believe that, and you can't be out here, you know, saying this after you've been out here anti all of the other stuff. So basically, I regret saying that. I was like, girl, no, that's not it. Nicki Minaj comes out and said, whatever happened to Meek Mill, whatever happens. Like, she said, was she talking about it more? She talked about it on Queen Radio, and then she said, you know, well, she didn't talk about that, but she talked about her documentary that is coming out sometime this year. Maybe she'll talk about that. Maybe she'll speak on it. There was a clip of her speaking on it. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. But just because Nicki Minaj has been, you know, anti-feminism and all of these things, and married to an abuser, whatever, does not mean that she has not herself experienced abuse. And that was trash, and I appreciate the person who called me out on that. I am not above approach and critique. I appreciate you all, and I always take that in. I'm like, hold on, let me get myself together. Let me get myself together and figure out what's going on. So I appreciate that person letting me know what's going on. But with that being said, we'll move on. I just was not here for Oprah on her boohooing and crying. Well, she wasn't necessarily boohooing and crying. But I just like, Oprah, I don't really necessarily feel bad for you feeling bad for your friend, because you have caused harm to Monique. You have caused harm to her, and you have done all like types of things. And you just, like a year or two ago, when you was out here doing that trash promotion for that trash movie that you and Ava DuVernay was a part of. Like, I love Ava, Ava DuVernay. I always make her Ava, Ava. I hate it. I hate it. But Miss DuVernay, absolutely. That movie that they did, A Wrinkle in Time, and Super Coon Oprah was whatever, I don't know. But y'all know I'm not here for Oprah, and I'm just, girl, she can move skedaddle with that mess. I'm just not here for her. I just like seeing her just, girl, like 2 years ago, you was out here trash talking Monique and saying, in the darkness and the light. I don't feel nothing for her. Oprah can move on, going down the road with that yellow brick road with that mess. But Gayle King, all the stuff that the misogyny that she was experiencing from Snoop Dogg and all these folks, I'm glad that Snoop Dogg did apologize. That stuff that they said, like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm going out here with the hoteps. And I had to check myself. I said, girl, the hoteps is out here doing too much. Y'all were interested in protecting a dead man's legacy versus a living person. And y'all were not doing it because y'all care about black folks. Y'all were doing it because of misogyny. Y'all want to protect a man. That's all y'all are. Y'all only interested in protecting men, and y'all only interested in protecting men's property. AKA like what we see with Lauren London and Nipsey Hussle. Girl, I can go on and on. And girl, it was just a mess seeing all the people respond to it and saying all this. Like, it was just really, really bad. Now, one thing I will say is I think that a lot of people probably just did not think that Gayle King was the right person to come and talk about that, but she is a journalist. Now, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think some folks are looking at them and like Oprah and Gayle King, like, y'all have been too much in goody two shoes with the white folks, and y'all want to come here and tell us, like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to, like, it's always y'all talking at us instead of talking with us. So I don't think that y'all are the right folks to be trying to critique our culture. But Gayle King is a journalist. She should be able to ask those questions. But I do think that both things can exist. I think that we can be like, do Gayle King care about you? Like, what's going on? Like, but Gayle King is a journalist. She can ask those questions. But I just think that Gayle King's proximity to Oprah hurts her in that type of stuff. I think that's why they both. And some folks, I would have never saw the day that Oprah will be getting her handed to her on social media. Shit, I saw that coming a while back. I saw that coming a long time ago, because Oprah don't give a damn about y'all. And just because Oprah gave money to folks at Morehouse and folks that don't mean she care about black folk. Y'all don't understand, these rich folks get write-offs for giving folks money. And it looks cute for you to give money to a black institution. PR! Come on, y'all, don't be easily fooled by it. Come on, let me make me put on my whatever the thing is, my hat right here looking like Soulja Boy. Like, come on, get it together. Moving on, we have the Oscars. Come on, girl. I watched a little bit. I'm not really interested. I would say Janelle Monáe served us. Janelle Monáe came and served us down. They just, woo, I love everything about Janelle. She was just giving, sis was just giving us everything. I loved it. The Oscars are so white. Sis was just twirling, doing all of that. The only thing I have to say about that is the Oscars be having these little cute little things, and we be dragging them on with the speeches and doing all this stuff, but the Oscars has yet to implement and to fix some of their stuff. Like, they still doing a little bit trash stuff. So I don't know, like, girl, y'all keep dragging them, but y'all still here, they still ain't changing, so what's going on? But shout out to the director and creator of Parasite. I loved Parasite. It is one of my favorite movies. I watched that movie from beginning to end while I was sick about 2 weeks ago. When I thought I had the flu, I think I did have the flu. But that movie was everything. It talked about wealth inequality, and it talked about wealth and how rich people like be, you know, basically parasites on poor people. And you would think that it was just a good movie. I ain't gonna explain too much, but I think I might do a review on it and get my analysis on it. If you have not seen it, please check it out. Shout out to the director who won that. Absolutely. Like I said, I didn't watch too much of the awards, but I did appreciate, you know, seeing some folks get what they was due. Our girl Blac Chyna was there. Blac Chyna was there, and people were looking at her like, what is going on with the crimson chin? What she done did to her face? I was like, girl, that's Blac Chyna face at this point. She can do whatever she wants to with it. But girl, she did look kind of different. She looks way different. But she said that, you know, people saying, questioning why she was there. She said that was racist and all that. Now, this is the same person out here selling, you know, it was a face doing some bleaching cream stuff. So I don't know, Blac Chyna, girl. I'm like, girl, now you want to talk about when it's beneficial to you, girl. I don't know about that. I don't like that. I don't like that. But Blac Chyna said that she was invited. She was a +1 for someone, a music, you know, producer or something or whatever. And she said that it was not right for folks to be out here, you know, questioning her. But girl, you did a wonderful job. I'm glad you won Best Supporting Actress, Best Lead Actress for your role in Embezzle. I think you did a fantastic job, girl. You really served it down. With Embezzle, this bitch over here talking about Embezzle it. I loved it. I loved it. Y'all know I'm joking. But Blac Chyna, girl, you know, cook, sis. Whatever you want to do, cook it. So, girl, let's talk about a video that has been making its rounds around social media, honey. Miss Stripper Girl, she was up there like dancing machine, that jump for the knee. dancing machine, that jump for the knee. Girl, sis, Miss Stripper Girl went up there, she was up there throwing it, and all you heard was, bam, bam. Okay, come on, Nene. She hit that ground, and she started twerking, but baby, that jaw was twerking too. So homegirl had started a GoFundMe, and at first I think she was up asking for a couple of $1,000s. Then she jumped up and said she wanted $20,000. Some of the girls was like, "Girl, hold up, you a stripper, and you a nice looking stripper, girl. What is you doing? Like, sis, you need to be out here. You should be having some money. Y'all know healthcare is expensive, especially when you are someone who is, you know, kind of work for yourself or whatever. Like, girl, buying your own insurance is hella expensive. Baby, let me tell you something. If it was not for the VA, girl, I would be in the poorhouse paying for my HIV medication. I'm pretty sure I would find some way, but girl, it would be a mess. It would be a mess trying to get this stuff taken care of. But, you know, homegirl started that, what was she did? She did a GoFundMe. I think she raised like, what, 15 so far, 15,000. Shout out to her. People want to give her money. I mean, and she's sharing the whole story. Like, I don't want to stop somebody from giving somebody some money. People out here giving her money. She deserved the coin that she gets. So what we gonna do about it? If people out here giving her $5, $10, like, girl, so be it. Let her do it. I ain't got no problem with it. They coming out. I'm not necessarily giving her no money, but I ain't gonna be here I'm not gonna be out here trying to stop her bag. Not talking about the whole stripper bowl situation in Miami, doing the whole situation. Girl, we still gotta talk about that. I think we're gonna save it for in the middle. But girl, Miss Stripper Girl, she raising some coin, and the girls got some questions. Now let me tell you, the only question I got is, I don't know why you went all the way to the top of that thing. No, ma'am, absolutely not. No, ma'am, girl. That pole was too, like, you thought you was at the damn circus. You could at least had a net. Y'all got to be a little bit more cautious than that, because you might be good, but all it takes is one situation just like that. And then you out here looking like the Crimson Chin, girl, because your chin has been elongated because it's sliding on the ground. Like, your jawline can't be stripping and you stripping, girl. Both of y'all jiggling. You're like, I don't want my jaw jiggling. It's bone. Like, this fat can jiggle, but this jaw needs to stay in place, okay? But she was up there twerking for her life. Twerk for me. She should have been twerking for Jesus, because he gonna have to touch her chin and touch the degree, because girl, that chin was loose. I'm pretty sure her bill gonna be high as hell. Ain't no telling, girl, but she raising money, so the girl's giving her some coin. I ain't gonna stop it. I ain't gonna stop the bad girl. So let's talk about Queen Radio. I listened to Queen Radio this Monday. Nikki was like 40-50 minutes late. She didn't really talk about anything. We thought she was gonna probably talk about Meek Mill. I didn't hear her talk about Meek Mill, and she did. I must didn't hear, because I was traveling and making some rounds and stuff. But come on, Miss Ambulance, I wasn't making no rounds with no ambulance. But like she didn't really talk about anything. She had 50 Cent on there. Nikki, she be wanting to talk about like sex, and she want to talk about her husband. I'm just like, girl, can you stop talking about your husband? We don't give a damn. We really don't like your husband. Don't know, but you keep trying to make fetch happen, and it's just not. We ain't interested in your husband. We just not. Nikki, just leave it alone. Leave it. Hang it up. Flat screen. Hey, Nikki. Asthma. Girl, like, we don't want to hear about him. We just don't want to hear about your husband. Stop talking about that. But other than that, Queen Radio was boring as hell. I did enjoy DJ Booth's mixes. Nikki has some hits. Like, what was the name of that Still I Ride song? It's not on Apple Music, but I got to find it. They got to find it for me, because that shit sounded good. She sounded real good. Nikki be spitting. Now, Miss Yikes.
Definitely, I thought it was fun. I like the beat. So.
The first verse, yes, everything. But when she started, I was like, this ain't it. I was literally like, yikes, this ain't it. I don't like it. Sis got lazy. I don't know. She kept talking about number ones and all that on Queen Radio, like we trending. She keeps talking about, like, she was like, I don't have to be the number one female rapper or the queen rap or something, and be like, I need to be successful in my spirit. Nikki, it's okay. I feel like Nikki is struggling with her slowly decline from fame, and I really hope she is getting some therapy for that, because I really don't want it to eat her up like it has done other folks. Nikki, you're still talented. You had your reign. You did really well, but you can't tell me that you getting paid for verses as much as somebody else. Like, girl, I don't care what nobody said. Like, she is not sought after. Y'all, baby, the bars was so mad at me. They was telling me I was dying of AIDS and all type of stuff. I was like, girl, not according to my doctor. I think I got about 15, 20 more years. I think I got about 20, probably like 25. But girl, I promise you, if I'm dead, I won't be giving a damn. I won't be caring. But you know, the girls always got good HIV jokes. But I do got a joke. Every time Nikki talking about some, she talking to her women. Girl, ain't that many grown women listening to no damn Nicki Minaj? These are kids. Every time she calls somebody, it was like some 15, 16-year-old fanning out, standing out, and she loves that. It makes her feel good about herself, girl. Sometimes that shit be creepy as hell. Like, them folks, I don't like that. But, you know, that's the Queen of Rap. She did what she did. You listen to Queen Radio. Tell me how you feel about it. If I'm gonna die from AIDS, let me know in the comments too. So we're gonna end this on a really, really good note. Oscar, while talking about the Oscars, shout out to Matthew for his hair love. You know, what was it? I don't know what to describe it, but he won an Oscar for his creation of Hair Love. The story he did, the animation, it was beautiful. Hair Love was beautiful. I loved it. I'm glad that he won it. He had talked about he was going to win an Oscar a couple years ago. Come on, Manifestation. The only thing I push back on there is, like, girl, we can all say some stuff that don't mean it's necessarily going to happen, but it is good sometimes to see it happen for some folks. But girl, like, everybody finna start manifesting some stuff, and I'm not here for the false hope type of stuff when it comes to stuff like that. Like, girl, I don't know. Because I see some of the people who are talented, who work hard, and sometimes they don't get the wins, and sometimes they don't get it. And it's not because they're not good. It's just because, you know, it's just not meant. So I don't want people to get hung up on it too much. Like, you know, I'm going to speak my goals and stuff gonna happen, and expecting it to happen. Like, girl, do it because you love it and you want to have fun. And this is no disrespect to Matthew, and his manifestation happened for him. I just don't want people to, I know creators and other folks like Matthew sometimes get discouraged when stuff does not happen. And I want you to make sure that you're out here having fun. Now, I am working on something, speaking of creators and stuff. A lot of people have asked me for some branding advice, YouTube advice, all of that. So sometime in the near future, probably the next month or so, I will be creating a live stream to talk about and ask questions about YouTube channels, starting brands and starting podcasts and all that. It's probably gonna be like 30 minutes. After that, I'm going to start taking consultations and help the girls out. I'm gonna set up something for them because a lot of folks be asking me stuff and I just be like, girl, if I had to answer every question of folks asking me about building this and doing this and managing them, I would never get no work done, and I did not sign up for that. But I don't mind offering some help for folks who are serious, but some of y'all be wasting time, girl. Some of y'all be wanting all this attention, all this advice, and then y'all never make no channel, y'all never do nothing. So, yeah. So we're gonna end this video to shout out to the Dewey family. I love how they are loving on our good sis Zaya. I love that so much for the Wade family. I heard loving on Zaya and what she has going on and just her just coming into herself. I love that. It makes me feel really good. It makes me think about my cousins and stuff that my mother and father are raising and stuff. And I just want to make sure that, you know, they are living in their true identity, no matter what it is. If they are heterosexual, they're bisexual, or they're non-binary, or whatever. I just want them to feel comfortable to be able to do what they want to do with their bodies and how they identify or how they express themselves. Because I wish I could have expressed myself as being a queer black boy when I was very young. Because, girl, I'm still dealing with some stuff to this day. Like, I'm still like dealing with, you know, some adolescence because I didn't get a chance to be queer when I was younger. I was very like, you can't do that. So to see the Wade family loving on their daughter Zaya, I loved it, and I love seeing Dwayne Wade support their daughter. I love it. So if you haven't heard about the story, check it out, honey. It's all on social media. Love that for them. I love y'all so much. Thank you all so much for listening and watching my silly butt. Okay, I love y'all for supporting me. Until next time, I'll talk y'all later on tonight. Bye.
Oh my gosh, gag. You Jason Lee?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, gag. Gagging. Ooh, you catching the train? You catching the train? Ooh. The girls got the nerve to come for Nikki and they catching the train. Yikes. Yikes. Ooh. Ooh. Yikes, Miss Thing. Gagging.